Hello everyone, getting to go first again, getting a really tasty hand yet again. Today's been a pretty good day in terms of how I've drawn, although I really wish I could play this deck in ranked because I'm not getting that great of opponents and I would really enjoy that if I could. Not getting any back row this duel, but I have very offensive I have very offensive cards. I was going to pronounce it offensive. I guess I am offending my opponent. Cool. I don't even need to actually. No, I'm going to save that for Zombie World or Super Polymerization. Okay, I'm going to set this because I don't want them to know just yet that I actually have a field card to use. So I'm going to be using the Super Poly to allow Falcon to attack. Glad that they don't have any other back row. That's nice. I'm able to get over Jiangshi. So this is going to be Ghostricks. Now I'm really glad that I didn't show them that I have any field cards, because most Ghostrick decks do run field cards. They have two different versions at this point. So I'm really hoping that they play it and then I can just destroy it with Gear Town. Even if they have another, I have a Zombie World and it'll be all kinds of minus for them. I was going to say, they're waiting to activate something. Okay, so they're using Spectres, again, just to go for the draw power. And as much as I would like to have Zombie World and Super Poly out right now because they have one monster, so anything else will allow me to activate it, I'm not going to. Ghostricks are an incredibly slow deck. They're basically just a punching bag at this point for other decks. I've seen people play them well, but when you go up against a really aggressive deck like mine, it basically just uses them as a punching bag. Maybe, just maybe though, they're running more level 1 support. I've seen people do that where they splash in the Ghostricks, and it was actually pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to blind MST whatever this is just because I only have one card, and if it's an MST that would be unfortunate because it would make Gear Town miss timing. I would have to leave a vulnerable Zombie World on the field. Oh, it was an MST. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I read them just right. And like I said, if they had their own field, I wanted them to play it. That's right. I can even bring it back to my hand now, so this is going to basically assure that they don't want to activate any more fields. They know I'm sitting on a Gear Town. They already wasted one, and it's going to be it's just going to be such a bad position for them to be in. Ghostricks, especially pure Ghostrick builds, they do need that field to be effective, and because they don't have anything right now, it's going to be really bad for them. Ghostrick Mary. Okay, they can go for it. Yeah, obviously going for a Jiangshi. I don't even care if they search at this point. It's like they don't have anything great to search for. They're all just little monsters. They actually are kind of little in their pictures too. Okay, I mean they're low stat monsters. Like this is one of the best ones. It has 1800 defense and I can just run over it with a Falcon. Even if they get rid of it, I have another one right in hand, so feeling pretty confident that there's not much that they can do at this point. Because they're so slow, they can't really just throw out big monsters when they please from their extra deck. It takes them a long time to set up. So if you are actually using them as a punching bag, it basically screws them up. Like they can't do anything about it. Okay, so they are going to make something, but that removes their surge power, or removes their other attacker. Yeah, they're forced to go into something. Oh, really, Zen mains. That says a lot. That means that they're scared of my other cards. Ooh. Okay. I am going to go for Black Ship of Corn, send that to the grave without it using its effect. Hopefully they don't rage quit because they still have 6 cards in their hand, even if they do have basically disadvantage everywhere else, so it's not game or anything. Let's see, going to set. Oh, okay, they have Ghostrick Mary. Could use another Jiangshi, that's just fine. I'm gonna be able to get over it anyways, so setting the Super Poly, doesn't matter what I said at this point, I'm just gonna be sending it back to my hand and then setting Fiendish Chain over it anyways. So they've already, is this their second Jiangshi? Jiangxi's a really important card in this deck. When they oh, that's their third Jiangshi, so they're already out of their best searcher. And even though they've stayed plus in all of this, they're still not in a good position, because Ghostricks on their own don't actually do a whole lot. Debating if I want to set Super Poly as a bluff. But I'm not going to. Even if they MST this, I don't really care. Because Super Poly is going to allow me to continue putting pressure on them, even if they somehow get over both of my monsters with a Dark Hole or something. And I want to continue putting the pressure on them, because that's going to be what keeps them from being able to win. Ghostricks Spectre, that's fine. This can't attack over anything, so okay. This, on the other hand, can, so... yeah, there's no reason not to. I'm going to Phoenix Chain it and then send this back to my hand with Mist Valley Falcon. Luckily, this isn't a level 3, so they can't just overlay with anything. And are they not wanting to attack? Are they scared of my back row or something? Oh, okay, no, they were just deciding on what they wanted to attack. If they had an MST, they've already passed the point of no return of actually using it, so I'm guessing that they don't. Meaning, it was a good idea not to set this. And Hunter Duality. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, then again, I can go for... Kind of greedy. Okay, no. If I went for Ancient Gear Engineer right now, that would be kind of greedy. I'm in a really good position. I don't need to overextend, and I can just start walking into all their cards. And... I'm going to go for... What do I want to go for? Probably go for the Mirror Force. I can go for a D-Prison in case they make something from their extra deck that when it gets destroyed and sent to the grave, they get to recycle a card. But I would, instead of doing that, just in case they have multiple monsters on the field, I would just rather have a Mirror Force. Ghostricks Roll Shift. Okay, so they're going to be able to flip this up or flip this down and then change this. That's fine. The point was just to recycle the Phoenix Chain back to my hand. That's all I wanted to do. And as soon as I have one more card back, I'm going to be able to comfortably use a Super Poly pretty much no matter what I draw into. And this is what I was talking about, because now they actually did get back into the... They have field control again with all their cards, but I'm just going to be able to Mirror Force over everything. So, yeah, this was great insurance to have. And they have to know I have a Mirror Force. Yeah, they... I don't know why they quit. They weren't exactly dumb, but this is typically what Ghostricks do, which is essentially nothing. They need better cards or something to make them faster. Otherwise, they're just not that great. So if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay brutal.